Hello, everybody. It's Diane here. I just finished a couple journals for the Etsy shop, so I wanted to get back into more collaging, art type stuff. I have no idea what. This is the altered book, and the last time I worked in it, it depends on where I'm working, but it did not want to stay open. So I'm taking my icky board that I use for the MGM book, and I drew a line for this book. Isn't that smart? It would be smart getting a new board that isn't all icky. So anyway, I have my leftover, didn't use it yet, box here, and I thought of just grabbing something and seeing what happens. That's Diane's favorite color. It's probably glaring there. Oh, not too bad. I will say, when I started this book, and really up until this point, I've been trying to do collages that, has no big significance, but I do like the focal image, type of thing, not just make a collage to make a collage out of anything. So I'm straying a little bit. Don't tell anybody. All right, how weird is this? This is an old decoupage image out of a book that you were supposed to cut them up and put them on I don't know what. I don't know, what did people decoupage back like in the 80s? I really don't know. I don't have an answer for that. In the 70s, they made plaques, but I don't think that was big in the. I'm pretty sure this book was from the 80s. I don't know, maybe it was from the 70s. All right. We know how to fussy cut, Diane. And that's not even fussy cutting, that's edge cutting. I know. Kind of a weird tail, isn't he? Camels don't really have tails like that. This is some old Renaissance type illustration of a camel. Okay. Oh, it's a different one in there. What if we had a few of these around just because Diane likes hot pink? I guess I don't really have to cut this out in front of you guys, do I? I just want to show off my cutting skills. Of course, occasionally I don't get something like that straight. Well, I don't know. Could be interesting. I'm sure I've lost a lot of viewers already. They're going, ew, what is this woman doing? This was a yarn or some sort of crochet cotton label that I don't even think it was mine. A friend of mine gave me this. I don't know if it was a second one or, like the front of it. I have used quite a long time ago. But this side is still available. It's pretty cool for a yarn label, don't you think? Well, we like it with the pink. I don't know about the camel. He sort of gets very lost, don't you think? Anything else in here of interest? Well, that would be better than the camel. That's an old freeloader. That's an old collage sheet image, as is this. It's pretty. Actually, that's not bad either. It's colorized. But that's pretty good. I don't know. She looks awfully wintry, and by the time you see this, it'll be April. All right, we're leaning towards her for no reason. Other than we found her first, huh? I mean, for anything now. No. See, you can't have flowers together like that. You can. You want to do it, go ahead. Nobody's going to like it, but Diane, you're mean. How about that? A birthday surprise, it's Jell-O. And there's like ice cream in the center and gumdrops around it. Isn't that like kind of icky? Have you ever made a Jell-O mold? I never have. I have one. It was my mother's. I've never been that brave to try it. Can't be that hard, right? Although I don't remember my mother ever making one. Well, that's about it, I think, for this leftover stuff. So we would have to go to a magazine or scrapbook paper, or I don't know. And what do I think the weather will be like by the time you see this video? I have no idea. We're supposed to hit like 73 tomorrow, and then 3 or so days later it's supposed to be 39. This is an envelope I started once upon a time of large floral images. Yeah, some aren't so huge. And I don't remember now why. I mean, I've had this going for a long time. If it was stuff I didn't use, I didn't get to, or for whatever weird reason I was cutting up, harvesting. I don't remember. Does it really matter? I don't think so. About that. What am I ever going to do with that? I don't know, maybe in the big MGM book, huh? Or that. The Land of Giant Flowers. Actually, that might be pretty cool unless you have allergies, huh? Well, I don't know. It looks good with her. I'm not sold with that, but it's okay. Wow, isn't that a cool color for a rose? Wow. Yeah, it is the Land of Giant Flowers. Wow. Well, okay. She needs a phrase, doesn't she? We look like we have a bit of an attitude. If I can reach under my counter, which is so convenient. Remember those snarky phrases I bought? Let's see. I regret every single nap I passed up as a child. I don't think I actually passed any up. I was a strange child. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise us, Diane. No, I never minded naps or going to bed on time or anything. I won't care next week either. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, these are all different in case you're interested. Mm, my only advice for dating me is catch me while I care. That sounds like her too. How old do I have to be before I have an idea what's going on? I should do one like that with me, huh? Once upon a time I didn't care. I still don't. That's not bad. The end. Okay, we have a winner. And these are sort of designed to, you don't have to, but to cut them apart. If you can get them off the sheet. They're not hard. Actually, I saw Diane, it's a Diane Reevely thing. She pulls the negative all the way off. That's probably smart, but I'm not going to do that here. Okay, we have this cute little phrase somewhere. Let's see what it would look like on a page with the printing showing. Maybe I don't have to. How about a little orange showing here? Mandrake the Magician. Wow. Manhattan at Midnight. Ooh. Sounds kind of seamy, doesn't it? Okay. Now that worked well. Well, the sizes are pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll leave this label looking area there or cut that out. I don't know. Oh, she's stuck. There. Alan Reed, do you know who that is? Quick, do you know who that is? I believe that's Fred Flintstone's voice. The man that did Fred Flintstone. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause and glue. I think I'm just gonna leave it. If I don't like what's showing or something, we'll hit it with some gesso. Okay, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, we're glued down. I did cut off that border label thing. It's okay. I do think I want a little of the writing out. Let's put a little more paint over here. There's nothing here. And now the paint looks a little like, yeah, unintentional because it's just sort of like right over here. Understand what I'm saying? I hope so. And I only have like 5 minutes. Come on, Diane, hurry up. And I noticed on the left side here we have Monty Woolley. I doubt anyone knows who that is. Anybody? He was an actor. He was the Man Who Came to Dinner Man. And who? Oh, Pert Kelton. Anybody? If you're a true Honeymooners fan, you know she was the original Alice when they were on the Jackie Gleason show before it was its own series. And years later, she was the mother in The Music Man. Isn't that interesting? Okay. And yes, this was real fun to fussy cut. I think I'll leave the bottom. I grabbed the orange, well, I have all the paint here, but I pulled out orange and pink. And this is the old orange. Okay, I will say, because of these pink borders, then I don't want too much. If I have a lot of drips, then it's going to be too vertical. To my mind, anyway. So let's just blob a little pink and not drip it. Okay. Let Diane hold it up. It's pretty good. You know, if you wanted to do something similarly spattering in like a turquoise or a darker blue would be kind of nice. I let's do just a touch, just a touch. I got a dark blue here. It could start to be too busy because of all the detail in this stuff. Let's see. The thing with spattering, you really can't get rid of it if you don't like it, unless it's something you could completely cover an area, you know, with a paper or something, I mean. Okay, yeah, I don't think I would do more than that, other than maybe like that. Look at how stupid that is. Like two little dots right exactly on each side of that border. You know, if you were on some quiz game show or something, I couldn't do that for $1,000,000. All right, let's pull together a little of this blobbiness so it's not, you know, individual blobs sort of look busier. All right, boys and girls, I think I'm done. I did move it off the edge a little bit. To be honest, I didn't realize I was kind of off the edge as I was gluing it down, and I had plenty of time to move it, but I thought, oh, I sort of like it that way. Because, you know, there's space down here and up there, so I went with it. Okay, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day out there.